Just on my way towards the EPC. We're about 5 minutes out now. I've been travelling for about 2 hours, 2 hours 15, which is about right from the peaks. It's SRMC 62, it's the biggest course we've ever had. We've got 54 people. Last one was 39, one before was 41. So it's the biggest one ever actually. It was pretty much sold out, 2 months ago, which is awesome. We've got people from all kinds of backgrounds. We've got 2 pilots, ex-military guys, close protection guys, security consultants, insurance specialists. We've got the absolute works on this course, so really looking forward to it. Right, we're just coming down the drive to the EPC, which is Emergency Planning College, or the Hawk Hills as it's known. This is basically where we run all of our training courses. We've got the SRMC on at the minute, heat course on tomorrow. Just an amazing facility. Training rooms are amazing, lecture theatre is amazing, and then the food and the people. It's a home from home for me. Well, essentially you have to be able to just lend your hand to anything. Really is that it's like learning new stuff day by day, week by week. It's almost like there's no limit to what this job entails. And so when I come in, really, as much as I know what my job is, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Like there could be something brand new, like a new element to my job that I then have to learn and master. And I suppose not all operational managers do that kind of thing. So many things on all the time, like course after course after course running. Just so many people coming through the system, trying to make it better continually day by day, trying to make sure that everybody is looked after really at a high level. So it's more like the volume of work really, and just making sure that everybody gets the absolute highest level of service.
One of the arms of Frontier is our heat training division. Each year we carry out between 30 to 50 heat, safe or condo type training in the UK and overseas. These are programs that are for individuals or organisations operating in complex, austere or remote environments in medium or high risk countries. Each and every one is tailor-made or bespoke to the client, focusing on that client's needs and wants, the objectives they face and the environment their staff is about to enter. We're just trying to teach people enough trauma training just to keep somebody alive in that sort of first golden hour, or at least try and get them to a medical facility.
We're just down at one of the training environments that we use for the kidnap and ransom bit of the heat course. We sort of bring people down here, we march them down, bags on their heads, ear defenders on. It's quite unsettling really to not know where you are. And then we bring people over to this bit and we sort of move them around in stress positions, not very pleasant, but it works. Right, we're just down at this brick-built building. This is where we have an interrogation scene. So we bring them in here with a bag on their head. We sort of have a simulation over here, kind of a scene which is unnerving. We take the bag off their head and try and get them to talk and spill the beans on what they're doing. that's the nature of life and of all work really, is that there's always something that comes around that you're not expecting, and in reality you just got to think on your feet, you know, as with most jobs. I mean, you know, yeah, never been caught out by it yet. We're in the Rydale House, it's called, which is an extra bit of the EPC that we've got the privilege of using. We basically march people up and down here, make it really uncomfortable, and we're just in the process of setting the interrogation room up. You know, we get speakers in here, we get lights in here, it's very, very uncomfortable, and we've got a couple of tools there that hopefully we don't have to use. You know, so I make sure it's planned before, and then I make sure it's executed well, and I make sure the feedback comes back to make sure that the next time it comes around, it's planned better and executed better. You know, and that's the job in a nutshell, kind of thing. So kitting the car is basically for the simulation. On the third day of the heat course, we run certain simulations to simulate driving through checkpoints in a high, medium risk country, you know, where there's, you know, legitimate checkpoints, and then there's sort of militia checkpoints, and they have to be handled differently. We dress the guys up in body armour and helmets just to simulate a war environment or sort of an unstable environment. And then as they go through the checkpoints, they hit the first one, they negotiate it, they do the second one, and then the med kits are for the med scene at the end.
The attention to detail around the scenes and the simulation, you know, is spot on. You know, there's no room for error, and we're trying to make our scenarios as close to the reality individuals could face, trying to make them as best prepared of when they're in these places.
We shouldn't be leaving the rounds in here, we should just put them back in the boxes, which I don't know if all the boxes in here, there's a couple of them there. Just because it messes the springs up, so just debomb all these before we just cross them. Again, that would have been a stoppage. These are a nightmare for stoppages, these. Actually, some of them are dead, I think. Get them back in. So this is one of the many props we use on the variations of the heat course. It's just to demystify the Hollywood, Hollywood myth, essentially, that you can get behind a car door in a film or in reality, and a bullet's not going to get you. But these are a couple of different bullet holes from different weapon systems. 9mm. Got a 5.56 and a 7.62, so, you know, short to long really barreled weapons, but yeah, as you can see, I have to pull it through. The rounds are going straight through that. Yeah, a couple of examples, but yeah, we use this just to demonstrate that really.
So this area really is, there's quite a lot goes on in this area, to be honest. So we the militia checkpoint is here. You know, that can get a bit tasty really. Guys with guns, they're not happy guys. Then they come around here. Obviously we've got the mine laying alley, which we're just setting up now. And then it's onto the RTA scene, which is just around the corner. So a lot to think about. I think I'm quite a calm guy in my nature, and so I've never really, even in the heat of like really big problems, is that I don't generally feel that kind of stress. You know, I just deal with the problem rather than the emotion with it. My systems and my structure and me being meticulous, that is what makes me good at this job ultimately, is that's how I get through without the stress and without the worry.